Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Maria from Under the Night Moon, and I am so happy to finally be able to bring you some new work of mine that I've been working on for a while. And if you've been following me for a little bit, you might have picked up that I completely redid my studio. I have a new desk, and it's just been kind of a little bit of a whirlwind getting everything back together in a way that works really well. So I'm not going to carry on too much about that because I have three really beautiful, very different journals, ways for you to record your memories. The first one I have is this beautiful tag flip featuring the absolutely gorgeous papers from the PixieDustFiles. I have a really sweet little envelope prayer, beautiful Marie Antoinette book, sort of. And then a lovely, larger, really beautiful wallpaper journal to share with you today. Also in my shop, just because I have them here and they're finished, these have been on my desk for a while now, and I finally was able to finish them, and I just love them. Each one has layers and layers of textiles, beautiful little crosses, gorgeous vintage ephemera, and lots of gold. This one has a little, like a wooden cross and beautiful flowers, but they're stitched. There's handmade, or they're stitched. There's vintage music paper, all kinds of layers on these. So those are in my shop as well. If you're watching this video, everything is in my shop listed. Of course, I'll put links down below. And I don't know which to start with. I think I'll do the little tag flip first because that's the one that I started first. And then stay tuned for the other two videos. The other two videos are going to be for the other two books. But let me start with this really fun tag flip. And if you're not familiar with these, all of the pages are linked onto this binder ring, which open and closes, and so you can add pages as you go, or you can just totally enjoy the way it is here now. And you can see I always end with an envelope and this really fun little butterfly. So let me show you on the cover. Absolutely gorgeous digitals from the PixieDustFiles. If you haven't been to this Etsy shop, wow, you are in for such a treat. The artist is Debrina Pratt, and she is a very talented artist in her own right. And then her digital papers are absolutely stunning. There is so many different kinds to choose from. If you own any of her papers, they will all go with this little book, and you'll see inside, as I have incorporated many of the different packs that she has. Journal packs, she's got tags, everything you could possibly need. So on the cover you can see I did use some really fun hot pink paint. I used German Dresden trim, some tulle. I layered, I stitched. Every one of the tags has been layered with different layers of fabric, and I stitched. There are jewelry pieces, a lovely button, vintage millinery. You can see the layers here. There's gold underneath, laces. This is a tassel that I actually made. I came across a couple rolls of this really beautiful, oh, am I too close? Sorry. I have a new camera set up as well, which should bring you closer, so I don't have to keep lifting everything. So sorry if that has been awkward. Anyway, I made the tassel here. And then as you flip it over, each tag is decorated front and back. And this beautiful crown is from the Pink Palace digital kit that Debrina made just for my shop. And I just love the way the colors and everything flow together here. And then I did attach little tabs to the top of each one so that they're all the same. They all measure the same up here. I hope that makes sense. And then each one, of course, is a place to journal. And then you have all kinds of fun ephemera. Most of it is from the PixieDustFiles. She always gives you a little journaling tag so you can write the date, maybe when you started journaling. This is just a beautiful Anna Griffin Gold Rose sticker that I added for you in there. And then the next tag here is another kit that she made for me just for my shop, and that will be linked below as well. Absolutely gorgeous. I am never tired of these images and literally can just work with them all day long. I did do some gold embossing around the Sacred Heart, and then just some trims there. And then behind this card, I gave you a beautiful, like, if you can see there, a die cut doily, but it's also a frame, so you could put a little picture in there. I gave you a piece of this really fun embossed, and then it's got these little beads on it. It's a really fun piece of rice paper, I think. And I just made it into a little card. It's very soft, and I like that it will just hold our doily to keep from getting bent. And then another beautiful journaling card from Debrina. And then this is just a little piece of one of her backing papers, but so gorgeous. Everything of hers goes together so beautifully. And of course there's room for more in there. And we are off to the next. This gorgeous cherub comes with the tag kit that I used for this collection, and I will put a link down below. And I just had fun using all the fabrics. This is a pink, it's like a toile pattern with roses. And then I found this beautiful sparkly piece here. His golden crown has been, I added some beautiful doily too, sequin trims. There's some sparklies up top. And then he did, all the tags got the hot pink paper. Oops, I forgot to show you the other side of the Sacred Heart. And it's this guy. Oh my gosh, my favorite, one of my favorite images from her shop is this guy. I fussy cut him out, just love. And then of course you can journal along the side there. Maybe put a little quote, a little picture of a favorite loved one, that sort of thing. Okay, on the other side of the little cherub, again, just another really pretty little pocket with more writing, journaling on the pink there. Some pretty little velvet trim, some pearls, and then I just put a fun little pink tag. I made some tags out of some of her Palace papers, these gorgeous, gorgeous crown tags that she made for my shop. I'm telling you, if you haven't seen her papers, you will be inspired for days. Another really pretty frame, a little die cut. You can put a little picture of a pet in. I did put some little flocked forget-me-nots there. I love how you can see the sparkly coming through. And then a little pink puff with a little gold heart, because I just really felt like that matched really well. And then on the other side, the next tag, Debrina and I were joking because I don't think anyone's done a pink Jesus. And I hope that's not disrespectful, because I just love it. I think it's such a beautiful image. I love the heart he's holding. So yeah, so I did add some of the pink paint. Again, you can see all the layering, the stitching. His crown has been addressed as well. Very sparkly page. And I just love the way that came out. And then the next, oops, the other side. Again, another pocket. So you can see there's a ton of places for you to journal. You can add little snippets. See, there's just little snippets of fun textiles. This is a nice chunk of the sequin trim. It's iridescent. Another one of these gorgeous crown tags. These are in my shop. So beautiful. Ready for a story, a picture. Her imagery is so absolutely stunning. I never get tired of working with her papers. These are just a couple of little rose tags I had on my desk, ready for a little story. There. And then the next page, again, more of her beautiful artistry. You can see all the layers and the stitching. I even splattered some of the fabric. So each one of these tags is very sturdy because of all the trims and fabrics. I like to make sure that they're sturdy enough to hold all the different papers. And so this one I attached this pretty little heart like applique, and I made that the tuck spot. And so, oh no wait, sorry, hold on. I attached the heart to the tag. This is the tuck spot, and I put some fun ribbons and trims on there. And then behind the little tag, you can see how beautiful these tags are. And she made them just for me in my shop. I absolutely adore her. She is one of the sweetest people you will ever meet. Her artwork is absolutely just as sweet. You see the little embossing on the corner there? Look how beautiful her art is. I mean, it's just spectacular. So I hope you guys go and check out her shop if you haven't. And if you have, thank you for supporting my friend and enjoying her artwork, because I think our world needs more art. I'm convinced. Okay, and then this is just a little notepad that I put together because I wanted you to have some papers to, you know, to journal on, to write a little story if you needed to tell a little story. So I attached that, and then I put a little tiny piece of this flocked vintage pink fabric, and then I did a scallop cut on the edge of the papers, which I love, and then I just added some of that hot pink paint. And I love it. I think it came out so cute. And then on the other side is this gorgeous little birdie image from one of her kits, and I absolutely love. And this blue Dresden trim has been on my desk probably for 10 years. I've just never felt like it was, it never worked anywhere except for here. And I just love, love how sparkly and cute. You can see all the blue touches kind of coming through. And then of course you can journal on that as well. So that's the little notepad. And then the next tag, let me just take the clip off. It's a fun little flower paper clip. And the actual tag is this gorgeous, oops, I have stuff attached on both sides. Okay, so it's just a gorgeous swan tag from her shop. You can see the little tags up top here. You can write a list. Maybe you're planning, you know, Thanksgiving or Christmas right now. You can favorite movies, books you need to read, quotes, any type of writing. Of course, the back is blank. And then I attached to this just another absolutely gorgeous, beautiful tag. Again, ready for a story. I made a tag out of this gorgeous paper from Joann's. And then I did back it so you could write on it. Do little memories, a little bit of gold trim. Just a pretty little tag. And then some beautiful rose stickers. And those are attached to the beautiful swan tag. And then on the other side, I attached a couple more tags for you. Just some of her beautiful backing paper and this gorgeous crown image. I had some fun with the paint, and then I attached this really pretty little rhinestone kind of crush. Just for you to tell your story, add pictures, and have some fun. So you can see how many pages this has, and all of the things that come with it is really, really fun. Here are just some fun baby tags, a gorgeous, gorgeous heart with a crown, a little label for you to use. This is a little pocket where you can just add more things to. I did give it some rhinestones and a pretty little piece of lace. And then, oops, this is a plain Rolodex card that was with just another piece of journaling ephemera for you. And then these go in here, and of course if you have any little scraps on your desk, these little pockets are a perfect place to add them. And then on this tag here, this is the other side of the crown, and you can see it's this really pretty envelope with the scallop. And so inside the little pocket, I actually attached this bird image because it's so pretty. And then I gave you a little card made out of one of her backing papers. This is one of my favorite papers of hers. So delicate and pretty, just lovely. This fun little heart label. And then I gave you a little tiny glassine bag full of baby frames. And I have it attached here with just some washi tape. I didn't put glue on the washi tape because I want you to be able to open and close it. And I'm not going to open it, but there's a whole bunch of labels and baby frames. I put a few little shaker bits in there. And it's just a fun little package of goodies for the owner. And then, of course, I did a hand stamp of a label there. And then we're almost done. This is a really pretty little embossed flower tag. And I did the embossing. And then I added some of the pink paint to it. I used that gorgeous backing paper to make a little pocket. And then in the pocket, this gorgeous angel. Could be a young Mary praying. And just some fun little ephemera pieces I had on my desk. Another one of her gorgeous papers that I made into a little card ready for a story. And then I did fussy cut this beautiful rose because I just love the little rose kind of hanging out like so. And then a little bow down here. And then on the other side, so the tag is made out of this pink card, and I just put a little flip there. So you can put a little picture, write about it, or the picture up here and do your journaling there. And I just love having a little flip, right? All my work usually has a little flip. And then this is a glassine bag that I was, okay, so I was playing around with this tool here. And you squeeze it, and it will kind of emboss and keep it closed. It's like a wireless stapler. And I love the way it looks on the vellum to keep it closed. Now there's double-sided tape as well for sturdiness, but this is just a fun little glassine bag. And I put all kinds of stuff in here. So let's see what's in here. Another one of her gorgeous heart tags. Ready for a story. It says milestones. I love the hot pink. Beautiful prayer card. Some fun washi samples. I gave you a, let's see, a little rose pattern and these little gold crowns. Isn't that cute? And I don't know, I wrapped it around this little acetate tag here probably about 6 times. So yeah, and then a little vintage index card you can journal on, and another gorgeous little swan. So you can see here how all of her papers go together so beautifully. And I love the hot pink heart coming through the glassine. It's just so fun. So that goes there. And then the very, I think, nope, hold on, 2 more. This, I love ending sometimes with her swans. Just ready. Finish the story with a beautiful image. And so I decorated, I embossed. She's got this gorgeous vintage sequin leaf, all kinds of bows and trim, a beautiful handmade charm that I made out of this sparkling bead. It's just so super pretty. And then on the other side is another little flip ready for a story. And you can see the splattering there. So fun, so cute. And then I did put a little safety pin here with some beads. That was just on my desk for fun. And I think, I don't know, I might have wanted it to have the fabric together, but you can take it off and put it somewhere else if you like. You can put a little picture on top of here. I love this script paper. It's like the perfect backdrop for any kind of lovely little something something, right? And then the very last is this really fun envelope, and I'm gonna have to iron out her little wing there, but this is from cardstock, so it's very sturdy. I love ending my books and things with an envelope. I did do some stamping, and you can fill in if you need to or not. Under the butterfly is this little sparkly tool and some embossed papers. And then inside here is a whole envelope, but you can put all kinds of letters and things in here. This will come with another little kind of bag of goodies of things that I had intended for this, and I always love to add an extra little package of goodies with my journals. Okay, so you have this gorgeous card, a really fun ledger tag to play with, this beautiful swan from one of her junk journaling kits, another absolutely gorgeous prayer card, and then some fun little blue tags just to match the slight blue theme that we have going on. So that concludes the flip through for this really beautiful ethereal tag flip, and you just pull the little binder ring and you keep the bendy part, right, the whatever you call this, the hinge, you just push that towards the back and they'll all float forwards. And you can see here, I don't know if you're able to see where all of the little tags meet up. So anyway, this will be listed in my Etsy shop. If you're watching this video, it should already be in there. Just thank you so very much for watching and subscribing and following me in my work, and especially during this time that I've been away, because it's just been so much more work than I thought it would be. I'm especially getting my desk up and running and making sure that it works properly, and that you know, I have to be organized or I can't work. And so I would start the work and then not be organized and have to redo it. And and if you can relate, let me know in the comments if you've redone your studio. But boy, it's a lot of work. I love it, but it's a lot of work. And I'm happy to be back. So again, thank you so much. Visit the Pixie Dust Files. You can follow the links in her shop down below. And just have a really great rest of your day, everyone. Thank you so very much. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.